Which chicken wing is the king of the chicken wings?
Let's talk about that.
Good mythical summer.
Welcome back to another week of Good Mythical Summer, and if 3 episodes a week is not enough for you, fear not, Mythical Beast, because we will be back to our regular schedule of an episode every day, 5 days a week, beginning with our Season 14 premiere on August 20th.
But before we do that, we have some pressing matters to attend to today. You spent your whole life walking around not knowing what the best chicken wing was, according to 2 men on the internet who are doing everything in their power to desperately hold on to a sliver of their youth.
Well, today we're gonna remedy that. It's time for We're Winging It to see which wing is bringing it. We're gonna be tasting wings from various restaurants while wearing blindfolds. Each wing will be the original hot flavor. Then we're gonna rate the wings on a scale of 1 to 10 and then guess which restaurant they are from.
Whichever wing has the highest of our combined scores will be crowned the Lord of the Wings. Whichever of us identifies the most correctly will also be crowned the Lord of the Wings. But we'll actually get a crown.
Oh, great.
The prize is a chicken wing crown.
Okay, the contenders are Hooters, Buffalo Wild Wings, Wingstop, Wing Street, which is AKA Pizza Hut, Domino's, and KFC. Not all KFC sell bone-in wings, but we found one that did.
Let's get some wings.
Round 1.
As you can see, we can't.
And all our wings will be brought to us on our very own patent-pending Bling Wing.
Now, before we bring it in, I consider you more of a wing aficionado. I think you have an advantage here. And I'm interested which one comes out on top. Do you have any predictions?
I think that Wingstop is my favorite wing. That's what I would just say if you asked me.
I mean, Buffalo Wild Wings has a lot of flavors, so I'm assuming that their original is very good, right? The hot wing?
Yeah, but there's so many distractions there. You don't know.
That's true. That's true. You mean with the screens and the sports?
No, so many different flavors. Wingstop just
too.
has like 5 or 6 or something like that.
All right, bring in the first one.
Oh gosh, yeah, a lot of pressure on me today.
I'm gonna get it to hot lips.
What?
Oh, what feathers? Oh.
Huh? I got a whole bone in my mouth.
Oh, really? You ripped the whole thing out of the clip?
No, just a bone. Oh.
Oh, nasty.
I just spit a bone and it hit one of my bones.
Well, as long as you don't
my finger bone.
aim it towards me.
This is soft.
We got a nice spicy flavor, not too overpowering.
I'm not a huge fan of this one.
You think, why?
It doesn't have, there's not a lot of crispiness. I think that
It's a little soggy.
it's got a little bit of a sogginess. Now that could be just because they've been out for a while, I don't know. But not a huge, it's a
There's
little
a sweetness in the spicy sauce.
and a sweetness that I don't particularly like. I'm gonna give this one a 4, because I think there's a lot of room for improvement.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I'm gonna also go with a 4.
You ready to guess?
What is it?
I gotta guess.
3, 2, 1.
Domino's.
Wing Street.
Okay, you think Wing Street? See, I think Domino's because the
It could be
sogginess
Domino's.
was like it's one of those wrapped in foil and delivered with a pizza kind of a vibe.
Well, Wing Street is from Pizza Hut, so that would also be the case.
Okay.
So I think that's definitely either Domino's or Wing Street, and I'm not 100% sure. Round 2. Now, I've never had a KFC wing.
Well, you will this morning. Bring it in. Oh, there it is. Okay. Bigger wing. Oh, goodness. What is happening? What is happening? There it goes.
Huh.
I think I ate a string attached to a wing.
That wing is
Meaty.
genetically modified.
I can taste a bigger wing, more meaty. It's more fried.
That is a good wing.
Really good wing.
I don't think it's a perfect wing.
You said genetically modified, but I think the chicken itself in the fried part tastes better than the previous wing by a long shot.
It's like the chicken had been working out.
But the sauce itself was a little underwhelming.
A little weak.
It was quite mild.
Man, I'm going to give this one a 6 because it's a step up from what we tasted, but it's not a perfect wing.
Yeah, I mean, I really like it. You know what? I'm in total agreement. A 6, 2 notches up from the previous, And I'm ready to guess.
3, 2, 1.
Buffalo
Wingstop.
Wild Wings.
Okay, so we're both thinking higher end wing chain
I just thought,
dedicated to
I thought
a
that
good
I would
wing.
like it more if it was from Wingstop. Again, I mean, not all these are the same, so I don't know. I either think that one of us has gotten both of them right and the other has gotten both of them wrong, and I don't know who's who at this point.
Or there's other options.
No, there's not.
Round 3. Sink our teeth into another wing.
There's something dangly on there. The bling wing's got a little dangle.
Oh yeah?
I think I can control it better like
First of all,
this.
I'm just smelling this one and it smells totally different.
Oh, way different.
More breading.
Uh-huh. I think I pulled some of it with it. Is it illegal to touch it?
You cannot touch it. It's a tangier sauce, wouldn't you say? But not a hotter sauce.
It's funny because
The first one still has the hottest spice.
I feel like I have a memory of this wing, but it's a wing I haven't had in a long time. There's more breading on it. I think I might know where it is, but I used to love this, but my tastes have changed.
Well, you're talking about Hooters. Let's just be real here.
I don't think it's a great wing.
You like to hula hoop on your own time at home?
Yeah. I think that the breading. I think that a lot of people who think that they want more bread on their wings are wrong. And the more you get into the purity of the chicken, the better. And the breading is just clouding the whole story. So I'm gonna give this one a 5. I do think it is better than the first wing, but just a 5.
Again, I 100% agree with the rating. We're in lockstep there. I'm also giving it a 5. And I would have guessed a fast food delivery wing, like pizza place, but it's too small. So I'm left thinking the exact same thing. Let's vote.
3, 2, 1.
KFC.
Oh, you tricked me!
Well, because
It is Hooters.
It could have been Hooters.
It is Hooters.
Because it's so bready, but I just figured that KFC also does a bready thing.
I know I haven't been there since high school and it was a very awkward experience, but I do remember it pristinely.
Round 4.
So all that stuff you said about Hooters, you were just baiting me to vote for Hooters?
No, because it might have just as easily been Hooters.
Well, then you would have voted for Hooters.
But at the last minute, I was like, the sauce tastes a little bit different than what I remember from Hooters.
Bring in the next one. Flutter, 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 flutter wing. Whoa. I was about to say this is more of a barbecue-y sauce, but then it got hotter.
Wow, it's real spicy.
Definitely the spiciest one we've tasted.
Again, there's breading there.
There is breading.
There's breading. And where there's breading, there's a
There's-
breader. And where there's a breader,
There's
know.
what?
I don't know.
Because are you saying that Wingstop doesn't bread their wings?
It is, if any breading, super light breading. But I think it's no breading. I think it's just a wing skin. It's just wing with skin on it, just thrown into a fryer and then drizzled with sauce, I think.
Okay, boy, that's a really good wing. I'm starting to feel some heat rising to the top of my head.
Yeah, I'm going with it.
It makes it harder to experience the chicken itself, but the sauce is really good. I'm gonna give this one a 6.
I was gonna say 6 as well, but I don't want to say the same number. But I can't go all the way to 7 because the breading goes against my philosophy of wings. I guess I'll just agree with you as a 6.
Ready to vote?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Hooters.
Wing Street, Pizza Hut.
Round 5.
At this point, I would just like to interject that second wing, to me, was the best, and I think I went too low. I'd like to bring up my rating of that second wing from a 6 to a 7.
Okay,
Because that was the best tasting wing.
that's respectable. Okay, let's bring in this wing. Oh, there it is. I like the way it lets me know it's there.
What is that down there? What is that?
It's the dangle.
I'm just finding the dangle. Oh, goodness.
That's a super sweet wing. Almost what you said about a wing a couple of wings ago was that there was a barbecue nature to it. Mm-hmm. This one has that.
It's a good wing, but it's odd. I mean, it's not what I come to expect from a hot wing. You know, it's
Yeah, I'm putting this one back. I'm putting this
It's
at
weird.
a 4.
yeah. This is This is not a hot wing. I put this at a 3, and
Oh.
I know what it is. I know where it's from, and I'm dialing it in.
Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Domino's.
KFC, no doubt. You think it's Domino's? Have you eaten a Domino's wing?
Maybe once or twice, yeah.
This has that KFC 11 urban spices underneath. It's
Really?
in there. Yeah, it's in there.
Round 6. Wow.
I'm having a good time.
I feel.
You having a good time?
No, because I feel like there's so much pressure on me, and I feel like I may have missed all of them.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I have no prayer. I just feel like I'm laid back in the corner booth at Hooters, just trying to avert my eyes, because I'm just there for the wings. I haven't guessed Hooters, by the way, or Zaxby's. Is Zaxby's a part of this? Nope.
Guys, that is by far the best wing I've tasted.
Whoa, 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 Hollywood.
It's a great size.
There's something weird about the sauce to me. Just
No,
hear me out.
no.
It's vinegary.
The sauce has multi-layers. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's got
wow.
got some spicy, it's got some sweet, it's got something coming from the left side. I don't know what it is. It's a total wing experience. I have to think that this is Wingstop. I hope I'm not wrong. Sorry, Rick Ross.
Let me weigh in on the sauce here, because I said it was very vinegary, and then as you started laying out the sauce layers, I
started liking it.
I started experiencing them. It's a very juicy sauce, and it rises.
It's a juicy sauce.
The heat rises.
As opposed to those dry sauces.
Well, I'll put it this way: it's more watery. It's less thick,
Yeah,
and that's a good thing.
I'm giving it an 8.
Wow.
Maybe I'm giving it a 9.
Yeah,
I hope I'm not wrong. When you have a blindfold on and it's just,
you start to yell when you have a blindfold on.
yeah, because you can't hear. The confidence is, I say that with no
Right.
confidence. Like, it might be a Domino's wing. You know, it's like, but I'm giving it a 9.
It definitely has a much more of a journey that
Yeah.
it takes you on.
It's a journey. It's a journey wing.
And so I'm definitely giving it my highest score, which would be an 8.
Okay.
Um,
All right, well, let's see where it's from. Or let's guess where it's from.
3, 2, 1.
Buffalo
Wingstop.
Wild Wings.
Oh, so, all right. See, I think that's Wingstop, but I don't know if we're going to find out.
Shall we remove?
Let's.
Okay. All right.
How do you
so let's
think you
find
did?
out who's the Lord of the Wings.
I think I did either really good or really bad. Like, and I have equal confidence in both results.
I just had a great time. I'm just really happy to be here.
Well, Rhett, you got 2 correct.
Yeah, really bad.
That's not good. But and you also have some on your nosy nose.
Mm-hmm.
But Link, you also got 2 correct.
Oh, really?
And they were different 2s.
Really?
We can unpack that and more, but your champion, of course, is
means we don't get to
Well,
we don't get the crown.
You know what? We'll share it.
We get to share it.
Let's see if we can get both our heads in there.
We probably can't. Dual Lord of the Wings.
Maybe we should just share it like off days.
Yeah,
Like,
we'll take turns.
You know what?
your dual highest ranked wing was, of course, Wingstop.
Yes. Okay.
Followed by
And was that the last one?
Yes.
correct, followed by Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yep.
And your worst scoring wing was from Wing Street.
Okay. That makes me feel better. I feel like our scores are consistent with the reality of
Yes.
wingdom that
Yes,
I
yes,
live
yes.
in. My guess is we're just wrong.
Well, congratulations, Wingstop. You are the Lord of the Wings.
Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing.
You know what time it is.
Hey, Mythical Beasts. My name is Claire, and this is Lucy. And it's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
It's Belvedere.
What kind of message you trying
The
to send?
cockatrice.
Click through to watch us rank chocolate desserts from all these wing joints. that we
And
just tried.
to see where the mythicality wheel is going to land.
Yeah, we're
It's
changing
not
the name. That's a
what
new
it's
thing.
called.
You can get GMM logo tees in different colors. They come in men, women, and kids sizes. Go to amazon.com/mythical.